From SwissWatchExpo, spotlight on the Omega Speedmaster and the Dark Side of the Moon collection. The Omega Speedmaster is one of the most iconic chronographs in existence. Introduced in 1957, it was originally devised for the racing tracks before making history as the first timepiece worn on the moon. More than 50 years after its famous participation in the first moon landing, the Speedy continues to pay homage to its rich space exploration heritage. One collection that celebrates that is the Dark Side of the Moon. Putting a modern twist to the classic Speedy, it salutes the first orbit of the moon through avant-garde designs and advanced technologies. Here's a closer look at the Dark Side of the Moon series. Subscribe to our channel to get updates on new videos. The Dark Side of the Moon series is a tribute to the Apollo 8 moon orbit that took place in December 1968. This expedition made history as the first manned mission to take humans to the moon and back. The Apollo 8 mission made NASA astronauts Frank Borman, James Lovell, and William Anders the first group of individuals to see the entirety of Earth, and the first to view the dark side of the moon in person. The phrase "dark side of the moon" refers to the far, unseen lunar hemisphere that faces away from Earth. This enchanting natural phenomenon, together with the outstanding achievements of the Apollo 8 crew, inspired Omega to create the Dark Side of the Moon collection. Introduced at Baselworld 2013, the watches under this line began as blacked-out versions of the Speedmaster, made from a single block of zirconium oxide ceramic. The Dark Side of the Moon collection is split into three subfamilies: the dark, gray, and white side of the moon. The dark side was introduced in 2013, followed by the gray and white side in 2014 and 2015. Omega also launched skeletonized variations in 2018 and 2020. The Dark Side of the Moon is a brooding expression of the chronograph watch. It's composed of 6 watches carrying an all-black aesthetic with varying touches of superluminova and Sedna gold. As their name suggests, these models are offered in 45mm black ceramic cases, paired with a tachymeter bezel in the same tone and material. Versatility is expressed through their matte black or gray dials, while the polished and brushed finishes result in a very masculine look. Next, we have the White Side of the Moon, composed of crisp white ceramic timepieces with hints of red and black. A more feminine take on the Moonwatch, both models under this line feature an elegant glossy finish. Each design comes with a choice of either a smooth or diamond set bezel and a ceramic or mother-of-pearl dial. The Gray Side of the Moon is a luxurious approach to the Speedy, with its gray ceramic construction and lush styling. Composed of 2 watches, the original Gray Side and the Gray Side Meteorite, this collection remains faithful to the distinguishing elements of the Speedy. A sandblasted 950 platinum dial is made available in the original model, while the Meteorite version has an acid-etched Gibeon Meteorite dial with crystalline patterns, evoking the moon's surface. The 18-karat Sedna gold hands and hour marker surrounds add warmth and luster. Omega also unveiled special iterations of the Dark Side watches featuring skeleton dials, the Apollo 8 Tribute, and the ALINGHI Dark Side of the Moon. The Apollo 8 Tribute commemorates the 50th anniversary of NASA's Apollo 8 mission, while the ALINGHI celebrates Omega's partnership with the ALINGHI sailing team. Boasting a blackened hand-wound movement with patterns that mirror the surface of the moon, the Speedmaster Apollo 8 Tribute has a black ceramic case and a crown filled with superluminova. Meanwhile, the Speedmaster ALINGHI features a striking red and black color scheme, a tactical time display, and an anodized aluminum disc with an ALINGHI logo, which rotates whenever the chronograph complication is initiated. With their superbly executed designs and robust performance, all Dark Side of the Moon watches will surely stand the test of time. Explore our collection at SwissWatchExpo.com. Want to learn more about Omega watches? Click on the upper right screen for our Omega playlist. Don't miss out, we launch 2 videos weekly on the best and the latest in watches. To get updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel.